Hi, I'm Ross Jacobs. I wanted to talk about horses when they get very agitated, when they get very distracted, when they get very animated, very emotional. And a lot of people take the attitude that they need to get really small and quiet with a horse in the hope that their calmness brings calmness to the horse, so that the horse will feed off their own emotions. So if the person has low emotions, then the horse will have low emotion. Other people, they take the opposite route and they get really huge, really massive every time a horse gets very worried and is jumping around. It's not easy to know what to do, and a lot of people aren't clear about what's required. There's this general principle that I like to use in situations where I've got a horse that's very excited. I do a lot of clinics, and part of that is the horses come to places they've never been before when they come to a clinic. Sometimes they it's in an indoor arena. They've never been one. They've never seen mirrors before. Others, it's their first time away from home, or they're stabled next to horses or boarded next to horses that they don't know, and they're bothered by, they don't have the confidence to handle it. So they often come out to work when it's time to work for the clinic. They often come out on their toes, ready to run anybody down, pull away, or whatever. They're calling out all the time. The thing that I like to tell people about whether to get big to get a horse to pay attention to them, or whether to get small so that you are the center of tranquility in their universe, in the hope that they will also find comfort and confidence in your calmness. The thing to think about and to remember as a general principle is that when a horse is worried by you, then you need to be the center of tranquility. You need to be the calm spot, the spot that when all else is falling apart around, you need to be the thing that gives them confidence by just your calmness. However, if the problem really stems from their distraction in something else that's bothering them, could be anything. It could be horses running around. It could be anything you like. It could be kangaroos jumping out from behind bushes. It could be at a show and there's a whole lot of so much noise and activity that they just can't find a quiet spot. You're not going to get through to your horse by trying to be calm and quiet. You have to get big enough to motivate a horse to pay attention to you. Until a horse pays attention to you, it's not possible to get through to them so that you can help them calm down and dissipate their worry. So you need to think about this a lot. Most people get bothered by trying to get big enough, but the alternative is that you're leaving a horse dangling out there all by himself. Until you can get a horse to pay attention, they are by themselves, and if they've not got the confidence to handle that, then basically you've just got to wait till it all calms down, which could be forever, and a whole lot of trouble could happen in the process of waiting. So the thing I'd like you to keep in mind, when we are the cause of their worry, then we need to get quiet. When something else is the cause of their worry, something else is getting their attention, we need to do enough to draw their attention back to us. Then when we've got their attention, when they're focused on us, they're going to be really worried by us when we do that. But when that happens, that's the time to get quiet and start asking a horse to direct his thought here and here and here and here quietly. Don't get big. When his mind leaves you, get big. When his mind stays with you, you get quiet. So I want you guys to consider that as something to include in your training. I hope that gives you a clearer explanation of when to get small, when to get big. How big you get is something you need to get a feel for. It's a judgment call on the moment, and it will change from second to second, even with the same horse. So you'll have to get enough experience to be able to decide that for yourself. Anyway, something for you to think about, and we'll hope we'll do some more of these sort of concept type videos. Okay, bye.